That's it, Brian?
Hey guys, it's Amber. So today I'm going to be doing a favorites video. So this favorite video is going to be a little bit different. Today in my video I'm only going to be showcasing products that are cruelty free. So basically I'm not an expert by any means and I do not exclusively only use products that are cruelty free. But I feel like it's something good to be aware of, and I think that there's a lot of people out there who are starting to become completely cruelty free. So I think it's nice to know which products are cruelty free, so if that's the direction that you want to go in, you will know which kind of products to look for. So I'm actually doing this video in a collab with my friend Deb, who I've known for like a million years since I was in 2nd grade, and she is an exclusive cruelty free vlogger. She's going to be uploading this same video. So here's a little sneak peek of the things that she's going to be sharing today.
My very most favorite facial scrub is from the company Cure. This is the Brightening Facial Scrub, Argan Stem Cell and Chlorella Growth Factor. It's for all skin types. I have to show you what this looks like because it's an interesting product.
Make sure you guys check out her channel and subscribe. And she also does like mommy type videos. She's a military spouse, so she does a lot of different types of videos like that. And of course I'll be leaving the link to her channel down below. If you came over from Deb's channel, welcome. I hope you guys enjoy my channel. I do lots of different things and I always just kind of have a good time doing it. So welcome, and if you like it, feel free to subscribe. I would love for you to join me on my channel. That would just totally make my day. So before I get into the products, I just want to share a little bit more about being cruelty free or not. Now, there are some products that are like without a doubt cruelty free, but there are some products that are cruelty free themselves, but they are owned by a mother company like Estee Lauder, L'Oreal kind of thing, where some of those companies do test, but these individual makeup brands don't. So there are some people who are totally fine with that. If their individual makeup brand isn't testing, they're okay with that. Some people don't want to support any brands that are testing, whether it's by the individual company or by the mother company. So it can be very confusing, and there are a lot of online resources. So if you're very serious about finding which brands are cruelty free, I would recommend you just go online and start Googling brands, and you can find out a lot of information that way. And whether you are cruelty free or you're not, or you're for it or against it, I just want to keep this a very positive video and just talking and kind of giving credit to those brands that are making the effort to stop animal testing and to be cruelty free. Alright, so I'm going to kind of go through the different products that I have by brand, and I'm probably not going to talk a lot about each product because a lot of these are just favorites that I've mentioned over and over and over. Then I'll just show you a few things that are my favorite from that brand, and then you guys can get a good idea of which kind of cruelty free brands there are. This isn't all the makeup that I have is cruelty free, but I just want to pick some things from each brand if I had more than one thing, so give you guys a good idea of what they have to offer. So the first thing is It Cosmetics, and this actually says cruelty free right on the packaging. And I have been using their CC Plus cream. I also have their Bye Bye Under Eye and their Bye Bye Redness. These are very awesome products. I love these for a go-to when I just don't want to wear a lot of makeup and I want something just to hide my redness and just to give me kind of a nice natural finish. This is something that I love. Next is Hourglass. The Hourglass Mineral Veil is by far the best face primer that I've ever used. And when I first got this, like, no one talked about Hourglass. They were kind of like hidden, I guess, a hidden gem of Sephora. Now Hourglass has been blowing up with their ambient palettes and their powders and so many other things. They have become much more popular. This is a spendy purchase, so I've only purchased this once. But if you have the money to do so, I highly recommend checking it out, because it is awesome and it makes your makeup last all day. Okay, next is some products from Younique. I do use their 3D Fiber Lash, but I've talked a lot about that, so I wanted to talk about something different today. And these are their pigments. So this pigment is in the color Confident. And if I was going to pick one of their pigments, this would be it, because it's one of those colors that you can be one and done. Like, you sweep it all over the lid and you're good to go. It has a nice like brown to gold. So when you're moving around, it gives it nice different reflex of the eyes, and it makes it look like you put a lot more effort into it than you actually did, which is awesome. Free, and they have really expanded their line. No, they don't just sell mascara, they actually sell pigments, lip stains, blushes, BB creams, foundations. They sell a ton, and a lot of their makeup is mineral based. So if you guys are sensitive or anything like that, you can check out this line because they've got a ton of different stuff. I would say e.l.f. is probably one of the makeup companies that's cruelty free that I have the most product of, just because I've used it for a long time and I just love e.l.f. A couple things to mention are their blush and bronzer palette. I recently just got the contour palette and I've had the blush palette for a while, But these are awesome because they're actually interchangeable, and this just gives you a nice sampling of a bunch of different colors. The formula is really great, they're really creamy, and they're great go-to palettes, and I love that I could pop out, you know, one of the bronzers, put it in here, mix and match these. It's awesome. Sometimes I feel like I'm beating a dead horse with some of these products, but they truly are favorites, and that's why I mention them a lot. One of them is the e.l.f. Smudge Pots. These come in lots of different colors, and they really do a great job of making your makeup last all day. And these are also one of those products where you can just sweep it over the lid and you can be good to go. The e.l.f. Long Lasting Lustrous Eyeshadow. I love this stuff. I've used this for years. It's not a product that I've mentioned in a favorites video once and then never to be heard of again. You know, those kind of mystery products. This has such a nice pop of shimmer, and it's beautiful. It comes in lots of different colors. I've had this for over a year, I'd probably say 2 years, and it is like still creamy, still going. So I've been really impressed with these, and I love to wear these in the fall, especially around the holiday time, because they give you so much pop of glitz, which I totally love. Now, 2 Target exclusive. One is Sonia Kashuk, which I don't have anything from their line, but I totally want to get that matte palette. I just feel like I don't need it, but I just want to mention that they are cruelty free. I did see them on the list. The other one that's cruelty free from Target is Pixie. I have really loved this Pixie Beauty Bronzer. This is in Subtly Sun Touch. You can see I've majorly hit pan. I haven't been using it currently because I have 2 other bronzers I'm trying to use up in my project pan, but this is a favorite that I love for just that natural look. This is a dupe for Benefit Dallas. It's pretty close to that, and I do believe that Benefit is not cruelty free, so this might be a good option. Okay, what is a favorites video if I don't mention ColourPop? ColourPop is awesome. I love them. I love these shades. I've got a couple right here, which is in Cricket and Bay, and then this highlighter in Monster, which I mentioned before. They're liquid lipsticks, they're lippy pencils. I mean, honestly, can't go wrong. But the one shadow that I have hit pan on is actually Fringe, and it's what's in my inner corners right now, and it is gorgeous. It's so pretty. I will swatch this because you have to see it. And everything I'm swatching is gold and glittery, and I think out of everything, this might be the most shimmery. It's right here on the top. And after I hit pan, you can see that there really isn't a ton of product in ColourPop shadows. So if it's a color that you like, you might need to order more than one. It's not very deep in there. They're only $5, and you can get a bunch of colors, especially if you're getting like funky colors. You might never ever use that up anyway, and the product goes to waste. But just FYI, I just want to show you kind of what it looks like when you hit pan on these. Okay, next, some favorites from Wet n Wild. They are kind of known to be cruelty free from the drugstore. A great option. A lot of people love them. A couple products I wanted to talk about was this Walmart exclusive palette. This is the contouring palette, and it's got the 2 shades. So you've got your bronzer and your under the eye highlighter. This doesn't have any shimmer in it. It's great to set your under eye concealer. And this does come in 2 different shades. The other one is this is more pink tone. The other one is a little bit more yellow tone. And this is in Caramel Toffee. So they're blushes. This is a great dupe for NARS Orgasm. And I'm currently trying to use that up. And I don't think I'll repurchase it because I have this blush and it is so close that I don't feel the need to repurchase that one. But this is very beautiful. Also, this pink lipstick is awesome. It is probably a little bit brighter and lighter than the one I'm wearing. This is also kind of a cult favorite. This is Dollhouse Pink, and it is the perfect Barbie pink color, so if you need to be a Barbie, you should wear this. Okay, next, Anastasia Beverly Hills is cruelty free, which is awesome, and I have her Dip Brow Pomade, which I really like. It's what's in my brows today, and it is something that is a little trickier to work with. You do have to use a light hand to make it look natural. But these products are really popular, and the thing I like about her products is that her palettes are really affordable. I have purchased them for giveaway, but I haven't purchased them for myself, and her palettes are usually like between $30 to $40, where other palettes are like $40, $50 or more. So this is a great brand, and I really like their brow palette. And you're sitting there thinking, oh my gosh, this is gonna be a favorites video where Amber doesn't mention the chocolate bar palette. Okay, I'm not gonna talk about it. That's all I'm gonna say. Too Faced is cruelty free. Another nice product from Too Faced I haven't used recently is the Chocolate Soleil bronzer. It smells delicious. This is a better summer color for me than a winter color, but if you've got medium or darker skin, this is a perfect. If you have lighter skin, I'd go for the milk chocolate. I love my little Too Faced lippies. I just think they're so adorable. I almost don't want to use them up. I think this might be a product that even if I use it up, I would just keep it just so I could like look at it because it's so cute. My favorite, which is the Peony, which I'm pretty sure is in one of my purses at the moment. I'm just not sure which one. Struggle is real, right? But this is Melted Fuchsia and Melted Nude, and these were the little sample sizes from last year's Christmas set. But these are beautiful. They're matte, but they're like still a little bit creamy, and I do really like them. If I have one to put on my wish list though, it would be Melted Fig. I think that is a gorgeous color, perfect fall color, and I really think that needs to be added to my collection, but not today. Alrighty, so Makeup Revolution, as far as I could see, was cruelty free. Some people said it was like kind of unconfirmed, but I saw another blogger that said she had gotten an email and said that they did confirm that no ingredients were tested. They don't have any mother company that owns them, so that sounds like a pretty for sure deal. This is the Romantic Smoked palette. I've talked about this before. I have a tutorial using this. It's gorgeous. It's very pigmented. And if you had a chance to check out these palettes, I do like these ones that are the iconic shape better than the bigger palette, but the other one is a very good palette too. It's just more hit and miss, where this one has awesome pigmentation on all of them. Alrighty, something from The Balm. I think this palette is awesome. It's an oldie but a goodie. It has so many beautiful matte shades, some shimmer shades, and then you get the blush and the Mary Luminizer. I kind of wish I had this in a separate one because it's kind of annoying to pull this out when I want to use it. But it is, again, a very, very beautiful, very pigmented highlighter. So easy hand on this. But this has been one of those palettes that I go to over and over and over. And you can't tell, but I actually have quite the dip in some of these shades. Like, I've actually really gotten in there and used this, and it's perfect for travel. It also does have some lip products which have kind of gotten all messy, but whatever, it happens. So last makeup product before I get into some hair products is the Jaclyn Hill Becca highlighter. If you didn't know, Becca is cruelty free, so that is awesome. And this, I mean, what else needs to be said? It's Jaclyn Hill Becca highlighter. It speaks for itself. Alright, so this is a new company and a new product that I was introduced to recently. This is Luesta, I think is how you say this. This shampoo and conditioner is the argan oil, and this is supposed to be for all hair types, and it's pH balanced to be, you know, good and natural for your hair. The thing I really like about this is it's moisturizing and it makes my hair feel very soft, but it doesn't weigh my hair down. I do have fine hair and I do get breakage in my hair, so I always am wanting to test out new shampoos, you know, let you guys know what is working, what isn't. And this is one that I like because it keeps my hair soft and smooth, but it doesn't make it greasy. Like, I feel like I can wake up the next day and have like second, third day hair, and I'm like, okay, my hair's still working. I'm not having to dump the dry shampoo in like all the time. And it reaffirmed that this really does help with greasiness, because my husband used it and he's like, hey, I used your argan oil shampoo and my hair was like so nice. It wasn't like oily or anything. So this isn't marketed to be like an oily hair shampoo, but it seemed to work good for me to like moisturize but not weigh my hair down. And as far as I know, this is an online order only. I don't know that it's sold in any stores, but it's still worth checking out. I really do like this dry shampoo. I like this little nozzle on it. I actually like all of their products. I've been using them all. I have like an everyday hair routine video that I put up probably a few months ago, and if you're wondering, I still use these products. I still really like them, and it has a little rabbit on it, so it means it's cruelty free. Okay, the last product is actually a kid product, but I thought I would just mention it because I don't know if any of you guys have kids that you'd be interested in this, but this is a new brand that I just found. This is the Babo Botanicals, and this is a natural solution. So they just brought this line into my beauty supply, and they had it like shampoos and conditioners, styling products. I got this spray and conditioner because my little 4-year-old, he has like this white curly hair. You might have seen him like in the back of my videos or something, but his hair is awesome, but it's starting to need more conditioning, and he hates when I wash his hair in the shower or the bathtub. So I thought this would be a great choice. The thing I liked about this is there's no chemicals, it's allergy tested, no synthetic fragrances or chemicals. It's dairy, soy-free, vegan, and gluten-free. So like this stuff is like legit, like has nothing in it that's gonna bother you. Unless of course you're allergic to berry and evening primrose, and then you might be allergic to it. But I just love that it's really nice and natural, especially for kids. And like my mom even noticed, she was just like, oh my gosh, his hair is so smooth and shiny. And I'm like, I know, I just got a new conditioner. So it was nice and easy because I could just spray it in. I didn't have to fuss with it. And it made his hair really nice and soft and shiny. So this I definitely recommend. So that is everything in my cruelty-free favorites. Let let me know what you guys think. I do want to give out content and I want to appeal to different kinds of viewers, and I know this is kind of a place in the market where not a lot of people talk about. If you like this type of video, let me know. I'd be more willing to do like cruelty-free favorites every once in a while, or do like a makeup tutorial with just cruelty-free products. So let me know if that's something you're interested in. See you guys later. Bye! I can start taking sections, and this length here is going to be this guide. The top length is going to be the guide right here. So now I can just start right ahead, and I'll kind of push the hair in front of my, behind my shoulder. And I'm going to go ahead and pull this hair up kind of at a 45-degree angle from the scalp.